suck. Away. I can out of this basket in here. I don't want that much on the freaking car. Jeez. Try to get this out. Yeah, and that was actually the original one. Now I've got to buy another freaking check valve. What is all over this thing? Maybe it's like crystallization on everything. Apart from some sediment, it looks fine. Ugh. That don't look that great. I'm wondering if it's just sucked something up in it and it's not turning. White and blue. Wait a minute, white and black is gonna be these two. Come on now. I do believe it is seized. Well, we know what that means. I either get a Walbro and rebuild this basket, or I buy a new factory fuel pump. I'll stop it. I'm sick of this, guys. That's crap that came off the bottom of the tank. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't go ahead and put a $400 fuel pump in this thing. So it ran for a while. Look at all the crap on the screen. Everything else looks good. That screen's pretty freaking nasty. Get some cutters. We'll cut the line off. I could probably heat this up with a torch, but with that much fuel around, I'm not messing with it right now. This is gonna have to be cut back and spliced in anyway. Why do you want to be like that? Come on off. Made in France. Well, that's what it is. I hooked it up to the car battery and it will not turn, so it is seized. It sucked something up in there probably and seized it up. So I need a pump kit and a new black check valve. If I can still find these. I have another pump body around here. I wonder if they're still in it. Everything's still fine. Let me go look around, see what I've got in the garage. Let's see how we looking here. Good enough, I reckon. Alright, got some parts in. I'm going to keep hitting my head on that. Let me reposition the camera. I don't know if it's a valve, the new one, or if it's just a housing, and we need to pop this out. I guess we'll find out when I dig into it. And I got a Walbro pump, Bosch branded by Walbro. R&D car parts. Hooked me up. Ordered it Wednesday. And it got here today, surprisingly. I mean, less than 3.5, 4 days from the Netherlands. It came in FedEx. So I got one of the supply new check valves. Professional parts, Sweden. Hopefully doesn't fail. And this is also PPS. I did not know they made that. I have not seen it available anywhere except R&D, but there's the part number if you want to try to find it, because you cannot get the fuel line kit anymore. And I got two. I suspect one of them is going to break at some point again. So, and it comes with O-rings, so I don't need the other two. Anything else in there? Nope. Just lots of paper. And then we got this. There's the part number. And it is an original Walbro 5CA606, made in the USA. And the pickup and the impeller are all metal, not cheap plastic. And a brass inlet nipple instead of plastic. Looks like heavy duty terminals. I shouldn't have an issue with this pump. Probably for the life of the car again, but we'll see. Nothing else in there, just a pump. So, it looks like, let's look at the check valve first. Let me just junk off of here. There's R&D's part number for RD4161767A. Yep, and that is just a open housing. So we need to take this out and put it in there. Got one side pried up. It's starting to come out. There we go. And that is a press fit. And I don't think that, yeah, well, it'll seal. Now I gotta press that back together somehow. I try not to use metal on plastic with stuff like this because you will just end up cracking and breaking something. You have to make sure that that plunger stays aligned, or when you press it down you can break the stem off. C-clamp possibly. Let me go get I got a big one that'll fit it. See if I can find one that will a little bit bigger that actually will fit down and touch the retaining rim. 11mm fits in it just nicely. We'll have the stem poking through, so we want to press down that way. There it goes, went in. And you see when it is all the way down, it's flush. So it won't get out of alignment now. Now we have to fit this on the fuel line. But before we do that, we gotta rebuild this. Put the O-ring in here again. Put the retaining ring on this part. That goes on here. Get this cap off. You just want to be a pain. Alright, vent tube. This needs to be moved around to this side. Tube goes under here. Line up all the clips. All right. Now that needs to be somehow put on there. I'm thinking I'm going to heat it with the heat gun, and then we'll use a couple of, actually one fuel line crimp. We'll heat it up, get it soft while it's on there, and then we'll squeeze it and crimp it down. Let's see what size will fit that the best. maybe that. I don't know if I'll be able to get that one all the way around it. Ideally, that's the one it should be because it will crimp the best. Let's see if I can heat that up and make it a little more narrow. There we go. We need to be able to get to that over it. Don't want to melt those wires. Stay down on it. Come on now. There we go. It's cramped tight on that bar, but it's not coming off. Yep. Now, it needs to go back in the car, and we're going to have to plumb up for this, which goes in the return side here.